Hey guys, welcome to another video and welcome to my predictions for the Game of the Year awards for 2024. You never know what's going to get nominated for the Game of the Year. It's still not for couple more months. There's a lot of games I have not played yet. There are games I have played and was disappointed with, but there are games I loved this year, and it's hard to predict what the Game of the Year awards will pick, but these are 7 games I think have a very high chance of being nominated for Game of the Year for this year of 2024. Again, these are just predictions, and it's just for the Game of the Year. I'm not going to do all the categories, just the big one for Game of the Year. Let's see. The one I think is a 100% lock is Black Myth Wukong. I think this is a lock. I think this is easily going to get nominated. It could win. Sadly, I've not played it yet. It is on my list. It's on my backlog. I do want to play it. It looks awesome. I loved Elden Ring, and I love that this is a Souls-like sort of game. I love the legend, and the story looks cool. The visuals look amazing. I've heard nothing but praise for this game, so I think this is a lock. I don't think it's a lock to win, but it is a lock for a nomination. So, yeah, Black Myth Wukong. Another one I think is a lock is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is easily top 3 of my favorite games of the year so far. I love Final Fantasy VII. It's my favorite video game of all time. Rebirth was amazing. It tells the story so well, how it brings in the Zack and the Aerith stuff. It's so good. It's everything that you wanted from the sequel to the Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Final Fantasy VII Remake was nominated for Game of the Year. So Rebirth will probably get nominated as well. And again, it's sort of a sequel to a remake, but it's still its own thing. So I think it has a shot. It has a good shot. I think it's a lock. But another one I think has a very good chance is Dragon's Dogma 2. I've not played Dragon's Dogma 2 because I have not played Dragon's Dogma 1. But people love it. People seem to really enjoy Dragon's Dogma. They love the fantasy adventure. They love everything that's going on. I know nothing about Dragon's Dogma. Legit nothing. I am an absolute noob when it comes to these things. I don't know. I just hear great things about it, and everyone was even saying last year that Dragon's Dogma 2 was going to win Game of the Year for the next year, but I don't think that's the case. I think Dragon's Dogma 2 came out, and I think people have just kind of forgot about it now. Everyone's talking about Black Myth Wukong. No one's talking about Dragon's Dogma anymore, so I don't know. Maybe it's just it's like 5 minutes of fame. I don't know. Another one I think is could be a lock, which I've played, is Astrobot. Astrobot was awesome. This is the best platformer I've played in years. It's so good. It's better than Astro's Playroom. Astro's Playroom was great. Astrobot Rescue Mission, great. I love the Astrobot series. This is a great game. And again, it's a love letter to PlayStation. And it's beautiful. Visually, it's beautiful. The cameos are fantastic. The level design, the boss design. And it's a game for everybody. Kids, adults, it's for everyone to play and enjoy. The only issue I have with Astrobot is that I don't think it should have been full price, because it's a game you can beat pretty easily, and I don't think it's worth $80 personally. Astro's Playroom was a free game, so I don't get why it's that much money, but the game is still incredibly good, and I think it could get nominated for Game of the Year. Another one that could get nominated, which is I delved a little into, was Helldivers 2. I think Helldivers 2 has a chance. This was a huge deal. I think it's still a big deal. People are still playing Helldivers 2 and playing the online multiplayer. And we've seen online multiplayer games get nominated. Like, we've seen freaking Overwatch win. So, like, maybe Helldivers 2 has a chance. One I hope gets in, though, and I'm going to still predict it will, it's definitely one of my favorites of the year, is Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. as a huge Yakuza fan and a sequel to Like a Dragon, I hope this gets nominated. This is such a good story. Very good story. The characters, the writing is so good. I loved it. I loved this game. I think it was one of the best of the year. Again, I haven't played every game. Again, I haven't played Black Myth Wukong. That might be my favorite of the year. But Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth was so fucking incredible. And anyone who loves the Yakuza series can know that this is like top tier Yakuza game. So I hope it gets nominated. I feel like the Yakuza games are really slept on because they don't get like any nominations when it comes to the Game of the Year awards. Like there's like this biases against the fucking Yakuza games, and I don't understand. I don't know why. I really don't know why. There's a couple more I want to talk about, and they're all sleeper hits. And one is not out yet, but one is Stellar Blade. I have not played Stellar Blade. I have not played this, but it was a big deal when it came out. There was controversies when it came out, so it might not get in for the Game of the Year awards because controversial games never get nominated. Look at Hogwarts Legacy last year. That game was top 3 best game of the year for last year, but it didn't get nominated because of J.K. Rowling, which had nothing to do with the game itself. So controversy can sometimes destroy a game. Another sleeper hit I'm going with is Silent Hill 2. It's a full-blown remake, but Silent Hill 2 is considered one of the greatest horror survival games of all time. And they're full-blown remaking it. And we saw what they did with Resident Evil 2, and we've seen remakes get nominated, like obviously had a remake and stuff. So Silent Hill 2, if it's as amazing and incredible as the original Silent Hill 2, I think there's a good chance to get nominated for a Game of the Year award. So those are some of my predictions of the games that will make it in for Game of the Year. A win, I have no idea. If I go off of just what I think now, Black Myth Wukong has a great chance of winning because that's the game everyone's loving. It's not a game I would vote for, but I can't vote until I play it. So yeah, those are just some of my predictions. Those are some of the games I think will get nominated. But what's on your guys' mind? What do you think are games that will get into the nominations for Game of the Year? And what games would you like to see? Comment below, let me know. And as always, for this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.